welcome back to Wolfie's Den, and today we've got week 36, yeah?
Is it?
I'm saying it's week 36, so
Well,
it means
wasn't it
it's week...
35 last week?
That was last week.
Yeah.
So let's just go week 36 of the Premier League prediction video. You know what we need to start doing? Actually keeping count on how well we're doing. I think that's something we'll do next season.
Last week I was pretty good. Last week I was pretty good. I actually was.
But this week we have some banger of matches. We don't. It's the title's over. Relegated teams have all been relegated. I think there's like one game that really matters for the Champions League. But let's make it sound fantastic.
Yeah!
Alright guys, so the first game to kick it. We've got no early kick-off on a Saturday. Football starts at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
And there's no Friday.
No, exactly.
Like,
So
boring.
we've got 3 o'clock games, 4 3 o'clock games. Only one of them's important. Obviously, we know who that is. But we start off with Fulham versus Everton.
There.
Fulham versus
There.
Everton.
Yeah.
Honestly, he does this all the time.
3-1 Fulham. 3-1. No, 2-1 Fulham. 2-1 Fulham. Final answer.
Do I actually have to do score predictions?
Yes!
Oh, I've got to do score
I
predictions.
tell you this
as
every
well.
time, Dad.
Alright, I'm going to go with Fulham win.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 7. Joking. I'll go with your original one.
What, 3-1?
And change it to 3-2. Ha!
Ooh, 1-1.
1-1
Fair enough,
barbecue saying 1-1 for Fulham
Barbecue.
Everton. Alright. Now we have the mighty relegated Ipswich Town.
1-0 Fulham, Harry Wilson.
1-0 Fulham. Cardiff City gets 1-0 Fulham with Harry Wilson. Last minute winner.
That Cardiff City fan who also supports Celtic.
You gotta
That
go
makes
for
sense.
It. Says the Wolves fan wearing a United t-shirt.
I'm supporting United here.
We're gonna go with the mighty relegated Ipswich
Easy.
versus
Easy.
versus Brentford.
Easy.
Go on then.
2-1. No. 1-0 Ipswich.
1-0 Ipswich. I like it. I'm saying you're wrong. You're wrong. I've already been there Saturday. I went all the way to Saturday. I went for a big walk and I've seen it. And it's 2-0 Brentford.
You have not been to Ipswich.
I did. I went to Ipswich Saturday in the future and it ends 2-0.
Yeah, but it's gonna end 2. But you didn't know that was actually.
See? Cardiff City fan
No,
agrees.
but
2-0 Brentford.
That was 4 years in the future.
Oh, damn.
Yes.
You think Ipswich is going to come back up? Please.
Yeah.
All
In
right.
4 years.
Cardiff agrees for me. 2-0 Brentford. You're going with Ipswich.
Only 1-0.
Oh, Ipswich.
Yes, Ipswich.
Relegated Ipswich.
They've got nothing to play for.
Relegate. Okay,
You've done that with Leicester as well.
That's fine.
You can't blame me.
Fine, alright. The next game, though, you will never get correct.
Yeah, well.
You have the worst team ever in the Premiership at the moment, drawing worst team ever on points. Southampton against Manchester City.
Who have not been. I mean, they have come back.
Let's call it what it is. They've been poor, bro. They've been poop. They've been that thing you tread on when you're walking on the grass.
What, dog poop?
Yep, they've been dog poop.
Or dog water.
Well, I'll say that they're in the finals against Crystal Palace, but nevertheless, they have not been great. And Southampton's got nothing to play for other than trying to get 1 point in the next 3 games. That's all they need.
That's all they need.
Now, they've actually been good attacking.
Their point is not this game.
No, their point's not this game.
Their 3 points isn't either.
They are getting a big fat 0.
Goals?
But that's not how many goals it's going
2-0
to
City.
be.
Okay.
Barbecue says
1-0
2-0.
Southampton.
Oh, Cardiff City fans going 1-0 Southampton.
No.
I agree with the facts they will score. But all I'm saying is if you play fantasy football, make sure you have Marmouche up front and captain that dude because he's going to score a hat-trick.
Score prediction?
3-1. Hat-trick. They'll score 1 goal. He'll score a hat-trick. 3-1.
4-0 City?
4-0 City. You
4-0
don't even
City.
think the mighty worst team ever in the Premier League.
Drawn.
Drawn. Yeah, 4-0 4-0 sound. All right, right. Now,
Alright, cool.
the only game that's important at 3 o'clock. The mighty Wolverhampton Wanderers against a bogey team for us, which is which, let's be honest, is most of the Premier League. But nevertheless, Brighton. We're against Brighton. Wolves are home. Wolves.
It is in Wolverhampton. So
Wolves
yeah.
have been on good form, even though we lost to City 1-0. We actually
Only
played.
1-0.
We played well. I would be happy with a point.
We're not getting 1 point.
Being a reasonable fan,
We're
I'll
not
be happy with a point.
We're not getting 1
But
point.
we're not getting 1 point. We are getting 3.
We're getting 4.
4, yeah, 4 points.
Yeah.
No,
Did you know if you win 10-0, you get 4 points?
Yeah, 4 points. I feel good. I feel good for Wolves. As far as I'm aware, I believe
1-1.
Stan Larson should hopefully be back. I see a point being batted. I can actually see a point being what probably goes. I'm hoping for a nice 2-1 win. Wolves. What about you? What are you going for?
2-1 Wolves.
You're going 2-1 Wolves as
Not
well?
biased. And Barbecue said 1-1.
I know, man. 1-1. Bro.
Fair enough.
Bro.
Well, at least he's
Right.
saying there's a goal.
Right.
Right. Why are you not going goals? Like my City game.
And then the last game for Saturday, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa for the 5:30 kickoff. Everything to play for Villa. They really need to be getting points. If they want Europe football, they need 3 points.
They're not getting 3 points.
They're not getting 3
They're
points.
not getting 3 points.
Why did you take a walk? And
No.
it was Saturday.
I took a bike.
You took a bike ride. It's Saturday. Okay.
1-0 Wolves, I expect.
Good on you, Cardiff. Good on you, Cardiff. That's what you want. Chanting for the Wolves. But who you got? Bournemouth Villa. You're saying they're not going to get 3 points, or they're even going to get 1?
Yes. The only draw that day, 2-2.
Okay, so it's not a ball draw.
No, not a ball draw.
Not a ball draw.
2-2. I like 2-2.
Yeah?
It's a
You
good
like
game.
wearing tutus? You all heard it here first.
My friend actually wears tutus
Oh, well, okay.
sometimes.
That's fine. That's fine.
And he's a Man City fan.
And so do you, apparently. You've just
I
admitted.
don't. I don't.
But
I
yeah,
don't.
you're going for a draw.
You do.
I don't like doing draws, man.
I do.
I don't like doing draws.
I do.
I
I love doing draws. And on the way to Scotland, I passed them all and you. 2-1 Villa.
Yeah, 2-1 Villa.
Says Barbecue.
I'm going to go. I agree, barbecue. I see Villa with the win.
No.
I see. No,
No.
but Villa's going to win.
No.
Dad?
Son.
Believe in your dad.
No.
Damn it. Okay.
No.
And then George doesn't believe me. That's
I don't
fine.
believe you.
But then we got Sunday. We are now
That's
on
a good
Sunday
day for football.
fixtures.
That is a good day for football.
And the early game is probably the most important
It's
game.
12 o'clock.
Full
isn't it?
stop. And it is 12 o'clock. It's an early game. Now, as we know, early games are bogey games.
I
And
know.
you don't want a bogey game when you're home, because it is Newcastle United, the mighty Toon, the Magpies.
3-0 Bournemouth!
3-0 Bournemouth. Cardiff City fan is like.
Jeez. He doesn't like Villa.
But
Let's say
we've
that.
got Newcastle versus Chelsea. Everyone wants those big, juicy 3 points, mate, to get themselves Champions League football. Can Newcastle get those big, juicy 3 points?
Yes.
You think the mighty Toon is going to do it?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe's back as well.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
2-0. 2-0. Newcastle.
You don't think Chelsea's going to get anything?
1-1. Fair enough.
1-1.
They're going to get an offside goal. That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to go the mighty Toon for a win.
Good. Good boy.
Nicholas Jackson's going to get a goal with a beautiful
No. No.
beautiful pass from Cole Palmer.
How do I know?
But I see 2 goals by Isaac. Harvey Barnes is going to whip one as well. I'm going for a nice, juicy 3 goals for Newcastle, 1 for Chelsea with those big 3 points.
Chelsea beat Liverpool 3-1.
I know.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
5-0 Chelsea!
5-0. All right, Cardiff fan does not
Like
respect
Newcastle.
Newcastle United.
It's in Newcastle as well. Like, oh my days. How? Anyway.
And then we've got 3 2 kickoffs.
Yep.
And that's Manchester United
This team right here.
against the Hammers.
I don't have a Hammer shirt.
So that's Man United versus West Ham.
The Devils versus
United
the
at
Hammers.
this moment in time losing, as you can see via there.
And
There.
I mean they're
But
winning.
they are winning on aggregate.
Yeah, they're winning on aggregate, but they're losing up there.
Man United.
I won't Liverpool.
You want Liverpool to sign Isaac? Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's a lot of money
It's
though.
a lot of money for Newcastle.
Yeah, definitely. Man United's going to lose. I think. No, you
No.
know, I'm going back on what I said. I know. But Wolfie,
0-0.
you never go back on what you say. You know everything.
Nil.
I know.
You're not going for a
I
ball
know.
draw. You're not going for a ball draw.
Sadly. Oh, you know what? No. 1-0 West Ham. Jared Bowen.
See, I want West Ham to win,
You want West K,
but they won't.
but they won't.
1-1.
1-1. All right.
1-1.
So Barbecue's going for a ball draw of 0-0.
I'm going for
You're
1-1.
going for a goal draw of 1-1. Jared Bowen's
Hey,
going to win it.
I've
for
got
him.
most goals out of all
Oh,
three.
but they do play Kilman. Ooh. No.
They-
I am going with it. They're both poop. I agree, Barbecue. They are definitely both poop. Moving on to... Oh, well, looks like Nottingham Forest are finally getting some 3 points. They've been on a bad form lately.
Who said they're getting 3 points against Leicester?
I'm telling you they're getting 3 points against Leicester. Now, Derby, big Derby game. Don't get me wrong, that is a big Derby game. But Nottingham Forest is going to spank Leicester City. But I do see Vardy getting a goal and just doing this usual, I've won trophies, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
Who are you going for, George?
I know.
Who are you going for? 3-1 West Ham for Cardiff City. He's with me. He's
I-
agreeing United's going to lose.
3-0 Forest.
3-0 Forest.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still going for the fact that they're winning. But
Okay. Next-
this recording's been so long. We
I know
actually
this
have to
recording's
kick
took
off.
so long we've actually kicked off. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Crystal Palace.
Another quarter past 2.
I think Tottenham Hotspurs is not going to do really bad.
3-1 Nottingham.
3-1 Nottingham Forest.
Barbecue says so.
I think Palace has got this in the bag. I think Spurs, they don't have a big squad. They're playing today, playing simple. Palace is going to win. Palace on a high. Palace want to do really well. They've got the cup coming up in the final. Crystal Palace got the win.
2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace?
2-1 Palace.
2-1 Palace.
I'm confident.
I'm with that.
Liverpool
And then
Arsenal
the final
4:30 kickoff.
Liverpool Arsenal. A game that every 6-1 Forest from Cardiff City fan. Sheesh.
2-2 says barbecue.
2-2 says barbecue. This is the game.
4 goals.
Liverpool Arsenal was the game that we were all hoping would have been the decider.
Well, not anymore.
We were hoping it was going to go this far, and that would be the deciding game.
Well, not anymore.
Well, it's not. Liverpool already won it. Arsenal did what Arsenal do best and bottled it.
2-2
Barbecue says
again.
So Barbecue's going like goals galore here.
But basically every single game 2-2.
I don't see goals galore. I honestly don't see goals galore. I see Liverpool winning. I see maybe 2-1. I say not goals galore. That's one less goal than Barbecue. But Liverpool's got this in the bag. Yeah, I think Liverpool's going to make sure they beat Arsenal. I think Liverpool's going to win 2-1.
I mean, I'm going for the same amount of goals as barbecue, but 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1. You think Arsenal's going to be that bad?
Is Arsenal what do you expect?
Second place, consistently second place in the last few seasons.
Like
done
4
well
seasons
in
in
the
a row.
Champions League.
4
You know what I mean? They're doing all right, but yeah, okay.
4 seasons in a row they've been second. Like,
Well, this
it's crazy.
video, I have to say, has lasted a wee bit longer than I expected it to do. But we've had some good chatter in between. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat. Remember, we do this live in between games, guys. So if you ever want to join in on predictions, make sure you join our stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe before that to do so. And you can be joining people like the Cardiff
3-0
City
Arsenal.
fan. 3-0 Arsenal for Cardiff. Ooh. But you can be joining people like Cardiff City fan and Barbecue to be joining in when it comes to predictions. Again, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's our predictions, guys, everybody. This has been Wolfie's Den. I've been Wolfie.
This is George.
And again, thank you very much. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.